Behold, the fiery destroyer of worlds. Hello and welcome to Warhammer Wednesday. In this video, I will be unboxing and showing you, I need to zoom out a little bit, the Forge World Legion Champion and Master of Signals. These models look so cool on the website. I just had to get them. They're probably going to go in one of my companies in my chapter as part of the sort of HQ squad. I like to have the command squad kind of mirror the other Space Marines or whatever's going on in that company, and these will go with quite clearly the Mark IV or Mark III company that I'm doing. So let's just open this up. How much are they? Well, these two models will set you back £24. So let's have a little look. So they come in this clam pack. They only come in these little bases, so I might have to change that. I think that's because they must have been around for years. I don't think they even come with any instructions. Let's have a little look. I'm sure that they don't. No, nothing. Right, this is straight in the recycle bin then. Right, let's have a look. This guy looks pretty awesome. Nice sort of blend there of iron armour with Mark IV armour. Very square pouches he has. Lovely long purity seal. Nice skull there on the chest plate. Even got some... Yes, I think it is. Even got 3 holes there. That's remarkable. Oh, the detail. Let's have a look at this other guy, the signal guy. He looks like he's got Mark IV armour. Lovely sort of lightning strike going on. Nice Auspex or whatever. Got his iPad 5000. And some more pouches, and he's even got a bolt pistol. Score. So that's him. He's got this lovely nice base look. Really cool. He's even got some sort of Deathwatch writing. Sorry, I've got Deathwatch on my mind at the moment. Shoulder pads, yes. So you get 4. That's great, because these guys should have 2 arms each. So you've got sort of like the mark, and then you've got this shoulder pad. He's got this skull. He's laughing at you. He's taking your money. And then it's got sort of like another pendulum thing with a chain going across. Yeah, the helmets. Let's have a look. Oh, this guy. He will acknowledge all of your cleaning needs because he has a nice bristle helmet. It's a shame that there's a big old air bubble that's burst there, but a bit of liquid green stuff. File it down. You'll be sorted. And this? What's going on with this guy's helmet? Sort of like bringing the beats, isn't he? He's got these massive sort of extra things. That helmet must weigh a ton. And that's definitely Mark IV. What's going on here? So we've got a sort of pointy finger, and then he's got, oh, hello. He's got his Pit Boy on. Brilliant. Like that. His little keypad on there going on. You got this sword that looks a bit slimy, but a bit of shaving off that. The forges of the Adeptus Astartes, that will need a little go on with the hairdryer. That'll definitely need a bit of work to straighten. And then the power packs. You've got the long signal thing. I probably will bend that more straighter. And you got this eagle one, because obviously he's the champion. It just looks like an old version of the sort of captain power pack that you get nowadays. And that's all the little pieces that you get. And you get these little bases. So I'm sure my Heresy Space Marines are on 32mm, so I'm going to be putting them on 32 if that is the case. So join me in the next part where you'll see them washed, clipped and glued, ready to be sprayed. And welcome to part 2. I've completed these two guys, the Champion and the Master of Signal. This is the Master of Signal. They're both in Mark IV power armour, sort of got this Mark VI sort of Heresy armour, bobbly bits going on his shoulder plate. Obviously you can put any shoulder pad on there, doesn't have to be that one. And then he's just got a plain one for his other side. He's got his Pit Boy 5000 there. He's just activating VATS. He's about to find the percentage chance of hitting a Primarch on his face. I don't think it's going to be a high percentage, to be honest, but he's trying anyway. He's got this funky headpiece too, and I think that they're just like speakers, so that he brings his tunes along and then the army just marches with the beat. No, I'm just joking about the whole thing. That must be something to do with radar or scanners, and obviously that's his antenna to transmit signals, because he is master of, well, signals. And then he's got his power pack with a lens on the back, so no backstabbing against this guy. And then he's got his bolt pistol too, never leave home without one. And then you've got this sort of like, I think it's a universal remote control, but it might be. And then he's got like a little iPad happening there. So yeah, that's Master of Signals. Really like that model, the antenna. His head is separate. You can move his head around. You could have two. You sort of have to have his arm in that position. You can't really put it any higher and lower. I don't think it'd fit sort of behind his leg. And then also, if you put that arm down, it sort of like look like he's pointing at his knee. But you can definitely change the head, just bear that in mind. Not an awful lot of options to sort of pose him. And then we get to the champion, and this guy's pretty epic. He's got his own like sort of base thing going on there, look, with brickwork and all the rest of it. He might not fit fully into your army, but he's in the Mark IV plate. Obviously the standard brush on his head, very sort of Romanesque. It's sort of Roman / medieval, because he's got this sort of knight helm and the gauntlet, and he's got this, I'd say that's sort of like a great sword almost. He's got this nice shoulder pauldron here with a skull, purity seal, and this great double-eagled power pack, I'd say venting system, but there are no sort of vents. And then he's got this bobbly sort of bit of armour plating, and the rest of the base is there. Really like this guy. Basically in the command squad you get the standard bearer and you have 2 champions. So you could actually have him be a champion and him be a champion. They could be like together along with him, and that's your little command squad. And then you could have your consul that's a Master of Signals bobbing about somewhere. But I just thought I'd make that point that you have to have 3. There's 2 champions and a standard bearer in like a Legion command squad. But the way I'm going to have these is obviously, I think these 2 are going to be in that command squad completely, just for my company that I'm doing. I'd rather have it that way. And then they've all got the Mark IV and they're all sort of looking quite similar in the force. Just to recap, these 2 guys will set you back £24, which isn't too bad. The apothecaries are 22, the command is 27, and these guys are 24. So they're a bit between them both, and that sort of makes sense because there's a bit more resin for him. Great little set. And that's the end of my review. So thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.